Alright, we've got Steve from accounting versus Spencer. Definitely not Kitty Kong. Steve from accounting. La 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 la. This is winners finals. You're welcome. And update. Yes. Alright, now Steve needs to change his name because he's a goofball. La, 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 la. Alright, let me maybe play around with some of this, some of these overlays I've got here. Just bear with me for a second. Alright, the gameplay. Alright. Yeah, does that look good to you? That looks pretty good to me. Wait. Where is commentary? Can it's not showing up? And we are off.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, neutral start, down in the middle. Steve going wrong? I'm curious, I don't see him going wrong. It's true, yeah, Blush went Rob that one time versus Spencer's Diddy.
Rob is definitely better than Blush's Rob, so. You never know. And
Might
also, like, when Coaches used to actively use his main in bracket, he used to go relatively even with Spencer.
Really?
Yeah, there was a period like
I was
where
not
Spencer
paying attention
became
to that.
clearly the better player, but like way back in the day before you
Yeah.
in the scene, they were relatively even. Also,
That's impressive.
I don't know what percent he was at, but I feel like it wasn't
Wait.
that high.
I totally,
I don't know how he died, but
somehow.
like I don't know what percent he was at, but it looked.
Yeah, I was busy putting out chat and Ray saying
not triple digits.
each period drop is a Diddy. Yeah.
I don't think he.
I'd believe it.
Yeah, there.
Yeah, I mean it's always tricky. Maybe he does, but it's like gets it wrong.
Yeah.
But either way, he's not great at it if he didn't do the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve's Rob is very solid, Miguel.
It's still like, and I think it's still his second best character behind Yoshi.
Honestly, I used to sleep on his Rob. I really did, but then like he
It's
started
really
like
good.
took a game off me. Like I don't lose to Robs, and I'm actually except for Pokemon. But
Yeah. He's really good at like shutting down defensive.
Yeah,
plays.
totally.
He's very good at anti-camp. That's essentially what he uses. Like the way he thinks about counterpicks, at least what he's told me in like the past, is he kind of just like has different characters for different styles and different types of
he
people.
really does think about it. It's
So-
not just like, oh, I feel like, well, he does feel like this
Well,
character.
he does sometimes, but like,
But
it's
because
like
of
he
reasons.
feels like a set of characters,
yeah.
and then that set of characters will be used for different matchups. So
Yeah.
some days you'll see him pull out the Meta Knight a lot and like stuff like that. Other days you'll see the Mario a lot. You usually see Rob at least once because it's his anti-camp character, which is just really good for like multiple different things. He's known to use Rob in matchups that aren't necessarily even good for Rob. It's just because he knows that because of the way he plays Rob, he can edge out the win.
Yeah, that's super smart.
Like, historically, he used Rob against Yu almost every single set because Yu plays a very defensive neutral, so he would just play a really, really
Yeah, so
defensive neutral.
it's not even just
This
a
is game
matchup.
one.
Oh, that was a great up air.
He also did. He also did the first up air wrong. That's why he lost the first stock. Yeah.
Okay.
Ray saying it's more annoying than his Yoshi. Yeah.
As good as this matchup.
Yeah, it's definitely
But
more
also
annoying than
bad
his Yoshi.
dying up.
That's what Ben was just
Yeah,
saying.
he DI'd it incorrectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what a shot.
Dies from laser.
Maybe a bit
elevator.
lucky.
Ooh, if he did that like a half second later.
Here's the thing in this matchup. It's so hard to like just finish it.
Oh, is that gonna?
No,
No.
not really.
That
Battlefield.
was very important there, though. If you could just get
They give us better finish
Oh,
as
what
fast
a-
as I am. So I wouldn't be surprised
I'm,
if
I'm expecting. Oh no.
he was in
That was enough, bro.
Oh, no, wait, please.
Okay, he lived, he lived. That's good.
Okay.
But he's a sitting duck right now. Okay, Spencer
good.
chose not to go off
Okay.
stage. That was a raw bear.
He did DI in.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, that's
that's
it.
so unfortunate.
So that's what's so good this matchup, right? When he takes an inch, he gets it. Like in this matchup, like he's so good at pressing the color. So watch.
That's what I'm seeing, yeah.
Watch him press.
It's just consistent damage, like, in a row.
I think what?
I know.
Game
That's
1
disappointing. He had that.
Best of 5 for winners finals. Better.
Of course.
Where's Popecheese up?
I don't know. Probably just doing something. I don't know. Jonah and Adam also have been absent until just like 3 seconds ago, and now they're also absent again.
I don't know what they're up to. Yeah.
Adam's
I
probably
don't know.
smoking weed. Jonah, I'm
Let's
not
be
sure.
honest here.
Jonah, I'm not sure. He might just be sitting and talking with him and not doing it himself. That was an unfortunate flub from Steve because he definitely had the up throw kill, but he accidentally backed through. He just kind of panicked, he said. Which happens. I mean, I flubbed like multiple things on stream against him, so I get it. Oh, Spencer immediately monkey flipping off stage. I guess that's just to avoid the laser.
Maybe going for a reverse banana though.
It could be. Could have just been missed,
all of,
but
like when I first started doing it, I wanted to start with banana, but the other way, like bottom
Yeah.
left to the sequence. Not catching the gyro there. Maybe not really going for it.
I usually, whenever I pluck a banana day, I just turn around and then just do the light input, so it just falls behind me. Because then if they try to crush me, they have to deal with it first. But, I mean, I don't play Diddy, I just use them in friendly sometimes.
Oh, that's not quick in the up air.
Whiffing it. Spencer just avoiding up air at all costs because he knows he doesn't want to die or crit.
That's the way to go, right? Either beat it or run away from it.
Yeah, him. Figure it out or just ignore. Avoid.
Yeah, this guy, Jojo. Oh no, it's just.
It's a fighting game called Dive Kick. There's 2 buttons. Quite literally. You can dive and you can kick.
Puts the game, right?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's a lot of like stupid jank that characters have.
Oh, but not. Oh, somehow
Ooh,
getting
doesn't
it
get the
right.
reset though. That
That
does
charm
reset if you do
didn't
it correctly.
Yeah.
But he kind of fucked up the fast
But
one.
also, yeah, on Rob for some
That's
strange.
not it.
Oh, give me
Oh
a
no,
good
he DI'd
DI.
it correctly. He did
That
it.
was good DI.
Okay, he figured it out. I'm pretty sure he's been told how to DI before. He just doesn't really
Yeah.
like. You don't have practice in this matchup, right? Because the only people who play this character are Pokecheese, who never uses him in tournament anymore, and Steve right here, who uses him once in Blue Moon because he plays like 50 characters. So and that's not even an exaggeration. I think he got a little bit greedy. He was like, "Oh, 125 in town, a nice try," but he didn't have rage, so that's also not going to do it. It's also stale at this point, which is an issue. This might. Okay, no.
Maybe try to go for the.
I like the pummel option though. Also, if he back throws him at the ledge, it actually might kill.
Oh, maybe go for
That's
the platform.
definitely.
Oh, that was close though. That was
It
a couple
was, yeah.
percent.
That's Town and City though.
Well, evening out the stocks. You're gonna have to work really hard to make it back though. Maybe Spencer can do it. I'm sure Steve can do it. It's great backer. It's hard to hit Diddy with backer. You can't just short hop spam it and then hope it hits. He's a small character.
I mean, my whole season was bad for a while until that one tournament where I beat you and
Yeah, right. Like sometimes Rob can just like shift how he drifts in the air and it's completely change the way you move in the upper. So like you need a DIO depending on how he moves. Super hard. What fearless is Rob gonna be, Miguel? I mean, providing how great his down throw is, if it's great,
Alright, do you want to?
he's probably going to be high tier for a couple months until it gets patched out.
This is game.
That's my guess.
That was game 2.
Yeah,
Spencer
it's
is up.
2-0 so far for Spencer. Best of 5, so
Wait. Alright.
could be his last game until he enters losers. Wow, wow, wow.
I mean, you'll have EPR this season. Probably won't be EPR next
Off
season.
to game 3. Steve going for Battlefield. Kind of makes sense. Looking like a counter pick character at this point. I can't say I've seen this boss a lot, which might mean it's not very polished. That being said, Steve, smart player, great player, can make it work, but Spencer might make it very hard for him. So far, maybe his movement looking at, oh, that was great movement. That was a perfect pivot forward to dash back. That's what that was like. Looking technical out there. Honestly, that's how a lot of technical players get their confidence, just by how they move around. Oh, you see that double jump read with that up air? That was great stuff. But showing Spencer that he's ready for those double jumps, so he might just let him hit him with the up airs. He doesn't want to lose his double jump too quickly. Look at that, just almost giving up the percentage there. Oh, look at that pressure from Spencer. That cross-up backer, getting them the knock like they wanted.
I mean, like,
That's a hard angle. You don't get nearly as many angles as in melee.
I know.
Maybe pressing buttons hoping they work at this point. But I'm still super confident that Steve can get it. I can just as equally see it all up every good jab. Oh, what a great back here. That was so good. Following the drift back and everything. Oh, that's super impressive. Maybe I just hit telegraph with that super high up beat. What a grab. Get another grab. But somehow, great to have that back down throw. What a... And Steve is... I won't say I don't want to jinx it, but that was impressive. I'm doing the Fox landing down air top. You see a lot of earlier Foxes doing that, even like regular. Maybe. Ooh, that might have been if he got that. I'm very impressed with this Fox. Oh no. That was a couple percent away from not doing what he wanted. Oh, this is. I have no words. No way! What an up smash.
Nice! Unless you would consider having the head-to-head.
Steve from accounting taking game 3. The question is, will he stay this character based on the stage that Spencer picks? Fox definitely pretty strong in Battlefield. Spencer gonna be doing something about that. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I have the exact same, and then
That was a great catch.
10 times as much. Another.
Yeah, like, but the thing is, like, he tried to footstool Rob, and Rob, when you footstool him, you go really high. He's like one of him and Palutena, when you footstool him, your character goes really high, so you really had the fastball earlier than you think. Spencer wasn't ready for that, and that's why he missed it. Just take it from me, and I've tried to do footstool combos for Rob.
If I was able to go to Humber, I'd probably get the win I need there, but I can't. I forgot to take it off.
Same with Fox.
Maybe I'll call in sick
Yeah, jab combo. Sent decent
I
damage.
mean, they know
Ooh,
that.
go for that forward smash. Maybe try to tell Steve.
So it wouldn't be bad. I've been sick.
That was goofy.
Yeah.
Jumping this is like, I would believe it. I mean, he lost to his Fox and not any of the other characters. And I've seen Steve take, Spencer to game 5 before. So I'm wondering if today will be one of these days. A bit too high. I'm really being pretty ambitious with those up B recoveries, not getting a lot out of them. Maybe not believing in how good side B is. Side B is great for Fox. What an angle! That was great angle. Yeah, Spencer wasn't didn't expect it.
I would love to see Jacob do this because it's been like a year and a half since he's beaten Spencer.
Like a set? I mean, he's taken like plenty of games.
Yeah, but not in a set.
No up tilt, interesting.
Oh no!
Spencer, that was a good play from Spencer, rolling behind his banana. Oh, he knows his character. What a perfect pivot up tilt.
Jacob,
This Fox,
doing solid.
it looked like he had to get into the swing of things when he first started, but he's on it.
I mean, Jacob's a very
He's a smart player.
he's a smart player. He's got a strong punish game.
He sometimes plays like he's not smart, but he really is.
Yeah.
That-
He does options you wouldn't expect, and that doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's unconventional.
And Spencer reading that up tilt on shield with that back air on shield. Ooh, maybe reading for the air dodge, but then, kind of realizing that Spencer wouldn't air dodge there, just shooting it right away. Full hopping out of neutral. I'm wondering if Spencer's going to start playing those out with those borders. Maybe hoping a bit. Ooh, you see that Spencer kind of walked away from him there. Little down smash, interesting.
I know, but he
You know,
realized
safe
that was an
option.
option.
Yeah, I mean, it's safe, right? If you miss it, but...
What? Okay, that was the reverse hit of the back hit. That killed him.
No
That's
way.
crazy. That's like pixel perfect.
I mean, to be Spencer absolutely DI'd that out, but who would expect that, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, you're supposed to DI out on the up smash because it doesn't send directly upwards.
Yeah.
But then he got the reverse hit of the back hit, which sends you outwards.
That's great up smash by Spencer. Taking it 3-1. Steve giving him a challenge. I mean, that wasn't super easy looking for Spencer. But, nevertheless, not having to go to game 5, good luck for Spencer.